What's up, fight fans, and welcome back to the Roger Report. Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown of the biggest news hitting the combat sports world. First up, the notorious Conor McGregor has officially confirmed his return to the octagon, slated to go head-to-head with Michael Chandler on that monumental UFC White House card. This is the fight we've all been waiting for, and McGregor seems more focused than ever. But the McGregor news doesn't stop there. We're diving deep into what BKFC President David Feldman is saying about Conor McGregor's potential future in bare-knuckle boxing. Feldman believes a big win for McGregor could lead to him fighting for BKFC, potentially tripling the company's valuation. Could we see McGregor in the BKFC ring after his UFC return? And speaking of comebacks, we're taking a trip back to hear boxing legend Ricky Hatton's hilarious and humble reaction to the idea of fighting Conor McGregor. Back in 2022, Hatton weighed in on a potential McGregor return, and his response is pure gold. You won't want to miss this trip down memory lane. Finally, we're circling back to David Feldman, who is doubling down on Conor McGregor's seriousness about his comeback and how it could shape his future, including that potential BKFC appearance. All this and more. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join the fastest-growing fight community online. Conor McGregor's UFC return, more than just a fight. Conor McGregor is set to make his highly anticipated return to the octagon, with talks swirling around a potential fight at the UFC White House card next summer against Michael Chandler. This comeback is more than just about wins and losses, it's about a significant business opportunity. If McGregor secures a victory, it could pave the way for him to debut in the Bare-Knuckle Fighting Championship, BKFC, a promotion in which he became a part-owner earlier in 2024. BKFC President David Feldman believes McGregor fighting for BKFC could double or triple the evaluation for the company, a prospect that also significantly boosts McGregor's own stake. Feldman has stated that he's never seen McGregor more focused and serious about his return, calling the potential BKFC fight a no-brainer if McGregor performs well in his UFC comeback. This strategic move could help McGregor recoup significant investments and capitalize on his star power beyond the UFC. Audience impact. Fans are buzzing with excitement over McGregor's confirmed return, debating the implications for both the UFC and BKFC. Analysts are dissecting the financial and promotional impact of McGregor's potential dual-sport career. But is this comeback truly a done deal? We've got the inside scoop on McGregor's own words about his return. Could McGregor's BKFC involvement mean a fight in the octagon is just the beginning? McGregor confirms UFC return for historic White House card. Conor McGregor has officially announced his long-awaited return to mixed martial arts, confirming he will face Michael Chandler on a landmark UFC card at the White House. This event, slated for 2026, coincides with America's 250th Independence Day celebrations, promising a spectacular showcase. McGregor, who has been out of action since his consecutive losses to Dustin Poirier in 2021, expressed his excitement to Fox News, stating, "The Mac is excited to be back." The bout against Chandler was initially scheduled for 2024, but was postponed due to McGregor's injury. UFC President Dana White has lauded the White House event as potentially the greatest card of all time, highlighting McGregor's motivation to compete on such a historic stage. This return marks a significant moment for McGregor, who has recently navigated personal and legal challenges, including contesting a civil court ruling. Audience impact. The confirmation has sent shockwaves through the fight community, with fans eagerly anticipating McGregor's octagon return. Sports media outlets are providing extensive coverage, analyzing the potential impact on UFC's viewership and McGregor's legacy. But what about his future beyond the UFC? We're exploring McGregor's other business ventures. Could a BKFC appearance be on the horizon for the notorious one? Ricky Hatton's hilarious take on a Conor McGregor comeback fight. Boxing legend Ricky Hatton once offered a humorous and down-to-earth reaction to the prospect of facing Conor McGregor in a comeback fight. Back in 2022, Hatton, who was preparing for his own exhibition bout against Marco Antonio Barrera, was asked about fighting the Irish superstar. Hatton, who had undergone a significant weight transformation for his fight, seemed taken aback by the suggestion. When McGregor's name came up as a potential opponent, Hatton lightheartedly questioned McGregor's then-current weight, joking that he was around 15 stone and over 210 pounds. He humorously dismissed the idea, telling his manager to stick to doing my diary and leave matchmaking to him, adding, "What are you trying to do? Get me killed?" Hatton's reaction highlighted the perceived physical differences and the sheer absurdity of such a matchup at the time. Audience impact. Fans found Hatton's candid and funny response highly relatable and entertaining, sharing clips and memes across social media. It showcased Hatton's down-to-earth personality and his realistic assessment of a potential fight. While Hatton was joking, the idea of McGregor fighting outside the UFC is very real. We're talking to the president of BKFC about McGregor's future in bare-knuckle boxing. David Feldman, McGregor's comeback will decide his BKFC future. BKFC President David Feldman is confident that Conor McGregor is intensely focused on his upcoming UFC comeback, and the success of that fight will largely determine if he steps into the bare-knuckle ring. Feldman, who is also a part owner of BKFC, has observed McGregor's dedication firsthand. "This truly is the best Conor McGregor I've seen," Feldman stated, noting McGregor's current focus on training and preparation for the potential UFC White House card in 2026. Feldman believes that if McGregor wins his next UFC fight and looks impressive, a BKFC appearance is highly probable. He sees it as a no-brainer for McGregor, who could double or triple the evaluation for the company while significantly increasing his own stake. Feldman emphasizes that McGregor's future in combat sports, whether in the UFC or BKFC, hinges on the outcome and performance in his next octagon bout. He anticipates McGregor will be matched carefully for his UFC return to ensure a competitive fight. Audience impact. This insight from Feldman has fueled speculation among fans about McGregor's potential dual-sport career. Investors and BKFC enthusiasts are keenly watching McGregor's UFC comeback for its ripple effects on the bare-knuckle promotion. McGregor's focus is paramount, but the allure of BKFC is undeniable. Will Conor McGregor truly fight in the BKFC ring? And that's a wrap on today's fight news. We've got Conor McGregor confirming his massive UFC return against Michael Chandler for the White House card, BKFC President David Feldman weighing in on McGregor's potential bare-knuckle future, and we even revisited Ricky Hatton's hilarious take on fighting the Notorious One. What a show. Don't forget to like this video if you're hyped for McGregor's return, subscribe to the Roger Report for all your fight news updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a second of the action. Plus, follow us on all social media platforms to join the conversation. We'll see you in the next one.